Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor will reportedly not appear in court in person when he gives evidence in a criminal trial later this year. Instead, the disgraced royal has been granted permission to testify via video link after extensive security planning reportedly concluded that a physical appearance posed unnecessary risks. The decision comes as court proceedings continue against a man accused of confronting Andrew while he was walking his dogs near his home on the Sandringham estate. Here's everything we know. Former Prince Andrew was originally expected to give evidence during proceedings at Westminster Magistrates Court this week. However, the court reportedly heard that his testimony will instead take place on December 21st, when the trial resumes. As per a report by Radar Online, Andrew has been granted permission to appear remotely by video link rather than attend the courtroom in person. The case centers on Alex Jenkinson, 39, who has pleaded not guilty to 2 charges of using threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behavior with intent to harass or cause alarm or distress. One of those charges is linked to an alleged confrontation involving Andrew while he was walking his dogs near Marsh Farm on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk earlier this year. According to prosecutors, Jenkinson's alleged behavior amounted to threatening or abusive conduct. Jenkinson denies both charges. According to sources familiar with the security planning, authorities prepared extensive arrangements in case Andrew was required to appear in person. One insider told Radar Online that officials had planned what was described as a ring of steel security operation around Westminster Magistrates Court. The measures were designed to ensure the disgraced royal could safely enter and leave the courthouse while minimizing disruption. However, after discussions between the parties, officials concluded that giving evidence remotely was the most practical solution. According to the source, the decision reduced security risks while still allowing the court to hear Andrew's testimony in full. A second source reportedly added that although high-profile witnesses routinely receive additional security, Andrew's public profile required an even greater level of preparation. They described remote testimony as the safest and most proportionate option. The alleged incident took place near Marsh Farm, where Andrew has lived since stepping back from public royal life. Reports indicate the former Duke of York was accompanied by one of his private security officers when the confrontation allegedly occurred. The court is expected to hear evidence about what happened during that walk before deciding whether the prosecution has proved its case. Andrew is expected to appear only for the duration of his testimony before other witnesses continue giving evidence. Despite appearing by video link, he will still be questioned under oath, just like any other witness. The case comes against the backdrop of Andrew's dramatically reduced role within the royal family. He withdrew from official royal duties in 2019 following widespread criticism over his association with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. In 2022, he also lost his honorary military affiliations and royal patronages. Andrew has consistently denied any criminal wrongdoing connected to Epstein. He also settled a civil lawsuit brought by Virginia Giuffre without admitting liability. Since then, he has maintained a much lower public profile, rarely appearing at public engagements. Andrew's move to Marsh Farm on the Sandringham estate has also drawn attention, with reports noting that the rural location presents different security challenges than the more heavily protected Windsor estate. For now, the criminal proceedings remain focused solely on the alleged confrontation between Andrew and Alex Jenkinson. The court has not made any findings regarding the allegations. Jenkinson continues to deny both charges. When proceedings resume in December, Andrew's evidence is expected to form part of the prosecution's case. His testimony will be delivered remotely, avoiding what officials reportedly feared could become a major security operation if he attended court in person. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor may not be walking through the courthouse doors, but his testimony will still play an important role when the trial resumes later this year. Whether appearing on-screen or in person, he remains a key witness in a case that has once again placed the former royal under public scrutiny.